What's up, guys? Welcome to John's Daily Hustle. So today a company has reached out to me from Instagram called Grizzly Lawn Gear, and we're going to do a review here of one of their products. And there you guys go, you can see what they are. Grizzly Lawn Gear. This is their lawnmower blade sharpening kit. You guys can see their logo and their box. It's actually a pretty nice box. So here's what comes in the box. I will say it was actually packaged very nice from the factory. So it comes with a nice set of safety glasses. Comes with this piece right here, and this is your actual little grinder wheel. It goes into the end of a drill. Comes with gloves and a balancer for your blades. Now, in case you guys didn't get that part, this is one of those kits that you put into the end of a drill. So having a drill is needed to use this, but this would benefit somebody who doesn't have a grinder maybe. So let's give this a try. I will put a little disclaimer. A better drill is definitely necessary to run this efficiently. You know, if you have a faster powered drill or a more powered drill, or a drill that has a faster setting is what I'm trying to say here, it'll work a lot better than a drill that only has one setting. Real quick before I get started, there is a link in the description for this kit if you guys want it. Now, as a disclaimer, I was not paid to do this, so you guys are going to get my honest review. However, they did send me this product for free. In return, I give my honest review on it, so you guys are going to get my honest review. The way they have this built is that little slot down in there that's going to slide into the blade, that groove is actually exactly at 30 degrees, which is your optimal blade sharpening angle. Now, right off the bat with my first use, I do wish this piece right here wasn't made of plastic, because over time it will eat it out and you will have to replace it. But luckily it did come with extra of these. I believe it came with 3 in the kit, 3 of these little dies, and they do last a good bit. We're going to try and sharpen one of my gator blades I have for one of my mowers. You guys can see it's not terrible, but there is a few burrs in it, like right there, and it's not the sharpest, and right there is pretty bad. So I think this will be a good test for it. As far as the glove goes, they're actually pretty nice grip there to help protect your hands, but the black mesh on it is not very durable at all. As you guys can see right there, I just barely nicked it and it ripped. But then again, you're not buying this because of the gloves, you're buying it because it's a blade sharpening kit. So you probably won't even use the gloves, or you may already have another set laying around. Alright, let's give this a try. It actually does grind it pretty good. Let's go a little bit more and I'll show you guys. Alright, let's get a closer look at what it's done. So you guys can see that line right there. It's actually grinded pretty well, and it took off the burrs right here. Now we still have a little bit of work here to do. I think I need to hold that. I'm not holding the drill just right. And let me try to hold it a little bit more and we'll get it. But it actually worked pretty decent right here. You guys can kind of see where it's actually, I'd say that end right there is pretty good. I just need to work on it here. Now you guys can see right there how it works. That blue plastic piece is what holds it straight. And of course it's 30 degrees, so then you just grind down like that. Now right here on the end does get tricky because it will slide off down here like you guys seen it do a few times, so you really have to hold it tight. So looking at it more closely here, you can see I've gone over it again. So it actually sharpened the blade pretty nicely. You can see it gets it really well, and it is very sharp right there. Right here you can see where it's burred pretty good. It knocked the burrs off and it actually made it pretty decent. So I'm actually pretty impressed with it for how cheap it is. And there you guys go. It actually sharpens it pretty cleanly. Now, I'm still going to use my grinder and grinding wheel to grind these down. And if you have one of those, blade sharpeners, that's even better. But for somebody that has a drill and doesn't want to buy a grinder just yet, I do believe this is a nice alternative, especially if you're just getting started. So as of right now, the only complaint I have is this piece right here. You can see during just that operation, I ended up breaking the plastic piece. So when I take this out of the drill, I'm going to have to probably throw this one away. Luckily, it did come with extras. It came with a total of 3. So that's a kind of a pain in the butt that it's not made of like metal or something stronger, that not only it doesn't wear down, but it won't break as easy. And you also need to have a fast drill. I had to begin with one of those real cheap drills from like Walmart, but it wasn't fast enough to do it. So even a cheap drill from Walmart's not going to work well on this. So If you're going to try and go the cheap route, it's not going to work well. Here's my thing. If you don't want to spend the money on one of those blade sharpeners that are a couple $100, I believe this was like 12 or 15 bucks on Amazon. Either way, the link will be in the description below. You could spend $5, maybe even $10 more and spend $20 to $25 total and go to Harbor Freight and buy a grinder. And then you have a grinding wheel, and that's so much better. If you don't have a Harbor Freight near you, or you don't want to buy a grinder or deal with a grinder, this is a good alternative, like I said, especially if you already have a really good drill that works very well. Now again, make sure I disclaim this, that you have to have a drill that has a fast setting. If your drill doesn't have a fast setting, this won't work. If they can fix that where it's not plastic on the end of it, of course it'll probably make it more expensive, or if they can make it stronger and give like a metal piece there, I would say this is probably a really good deal, especially if you have a drill already. I would say it's really good. On a scale of 0 to 10, I'm going to give it a 7, 6.5 to 7 on a good day. It does what it's supposed to, and it actually works really well, and you can guarantee you're going to get that 30-degree angle every time. So that's what makes my review pretty high on it. If they can fix the quality of that plastic, or not make it plastic on the back of that, my review will go even higher. I almost forgot to show y'all that it comes with the balancer, so when you're done sharpening, you can put them on there, and you can kind of see where it's angled down. Now this isn't perfectly accurate, but it's accurate enough. I mean, I've actually used this balancer all year long, and it hasn't really done me any bad. You can see this is the side I've sharpened. It's not bad. This side still needs to be sharpened, which is good because we need to take a little off that side anyways. So I'd say the balancer definitely works pretty good. Of course, you do get a balancer in with this kit, so that does balance out, no pun intended there. It does balance out the price of this, and it actually makes it worth it in my opinion, because you're already going to buy a balancer. If you're on that much of a budget and you want the balancer too, then this will be a good choice for you. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this product, and let me know what you guys use to sharpen your blades. I want to know. And thanks for watching, guys.